Hello, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building a cozy family home. I started building this for fun for me, and then it's turned into a video somehow. So you will see, there's a little bit of CC around, but not a lot. We're going to begin with the screenshots so that you get a sneak peek of what we are going to be doing today. And then in the rest of the video, you will get to see how it all comes together. So we built this house, and I don't know. There's a little bit of like modern furniture in it, but then some of it's more traditional. So I feel like it's more realistic to some of my builds where like everything is like, I don't know, black and white and perfect. Because let's face it, real houses do have clutter and mess, and you don't have the latest piece of furniture in every room of the house. Well, if you do, lucky you. I certainly don't. So this is, what we're doing. We do a bit of CC, as you can probably already tell, and we have this garage. I don't know why those shovels in the garage make me so happy, but they do. Um, so the basic shape of the house I actually got from some Google pictures. I was like Googling, I don't know what I was Googling. American real estate, I can't remember what area. This house and a couple of other houses popped up, and they actually reminded me of houses that you have in one of the Grand Theft Auto games. The one, it's kind of like at the end of the strip in Vegas. Well, what's meant to be Vegas. I don't know. I wish I could remember the name, but I can't. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of that. But then we didn't even end up building that house, so I don't know why I'm telling you. Anyway, that was one of the houses that I saw. Gone off on a random sidetrack already. Yay for me. The roofing of this house I actually really like, I have to say. Roofing is definitely not my forte. Like, I struggle. But I think it's pretty realistic and it's not too ugly. It's funny, like, I've been going on a lot of walks because we are in lockdown and it's pretty much the only thing you can do, right? So I've been going for lots of walks and I've been noticing the houses more so than usual, I guess. Um, and a lot of houses, if you built them in Sims, they would be really fugly. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know, maybe I'll try and build a couple of realistic houses. We can copy some of the internet or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is the lounge room that you walked straight into. As I mentioned before, it's kind of based off some things I saw on American real estate websites. In Australia, it's not that common to walk straight into the living area, but like whenever I watch the flipper shows, I don't know, all the renovation shows from America, it seems to be a common thing. So I'd be interested to know if you guys have that, or if you guys have a hallway. I mean, obviously in some houses you do walk into the living area. But yeah, I do like the layout. I think it's also going to be a really nice house to play in. Should I ever remember to play in it? I make houses so many, how many times a week do I build a house? So many. You only see like a tenth of them as well. So if I could play in them all I wish, but I can't. You know, my Sims don't move house every week. Um, I'm using some CC clutter and some. Wait, are these shelves CC? I can't remember now. But yeah, a lot of the clutter is, and I love clutter in the kitchen. I just think it makes it so more realistic and cozy, and I was kind of going for that cozy kind of vibe. I don't know if you can tell. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with the clutter, as you can probably tell. I mean, would I have that in my actual kitchen? No. Everything has to be behind doors. I want things to look neat. But in The Sims, I love it, and they don't have to dust anyway. Can you imagine having to dust all that? I would hate that. So we kind of like semi do the kitchen. We do come back to it though. So if you're thinking, it's like not the best kitchen ever, I agree, but we do come back. Um, I don't know. As I said before, I was kind of making this for fun, but I was recording it in case it turned out to be something good. I've kind of been in a building rat. I just could not build anything. And I did get to a point with this house that I didn't like it and I stopped building. Came back to it a couple of days later and I decided I did like it. Also, I wanted to do a special shout out to the range hood in the kitchen. It's amazing. It's CC, and when it's nighttime or when you want your lights on, it it like glows. It has a light built into it, which is so realistic and so amazing and really pretty. So we have this little empty space near the front door, so I threw in a bench and some dog leads. I figured that would be useful when you were, putting your shoes on. And obviously, we have got some shoes there too. And then I didn't really know what to do on that wall. It's kind of empty, but we have like that little shelf with the dog leads, and then we have like the dog water bowl and the dog food bowl. I mean, it is a little bit odd to have it over there, but yeah, I don't know. I also had that high chair because I thought this is a family home, so I want to have some more like realistic family related clutter. The family bathroom, which is downstairs, is kind of tight, but it is fully functional, and I placed it in a way that like the shower wouldn't really intervene with your gameplay. When I build a house to play in, it's slightly different to like if I was building a dream house on The Sims. I want there to be at least one perspective where everything is very open and nothing tall is blocking things. So yeah, I don't know if you guys do that in your builds. I'd be really interested to know. This is the toddler's bedroom, and I did use CC in this room a lot. It's the Tiny Travelers pack. I think it was by, is it by Felix or Andre? I don't know who it's from. If I remember, I'll leave it in the description box below. But Tiny Travelers CC, you'll find it on the internet anyway. I'm sure Google will help you if I forget to put it in the description box. So what are we doing now? I do not know. We seem to be staring at the windows. Knowing me, I was probably either swapping YouTube videos or swapping podcasts or eating. Um, Knowing me. If you have any podcast recommendations or anything on Netflix you think I should watch, let me know. I'm always up to learn about new stuff, especially when it comes to, podcasts and stuff. Because you never know, maybe there's a podcast I have been missing. My dog is now misbehaving, yay. Every time I record, she misbehaves. She's now, like, trying to kill her bed, which is annoying because it is nearly dead. And it's pretty much brand new. I only bought it for her middle of the year. Um, these paintings, they're so cute. I had to include them. And then we put, like, a more fun poster over here. I mean, this could be for a girl or a boy, this room. I think it's super adorable and it would be a lot of fun to play in there. I like how there's toys in the floor and stuff. We don't end up going with curtains because I couldn't find any that really suited it perfectly. I don't know if that means it looks a bit unfinished. I don't know. We have this CC bed that looks more like a day bed, which I love. So we squish it here into the study. So, your Sims can sit on it and read a book. But if they want to have a nap as well, or maybe if they have guests staying over, I don't know. I thought that was, maybe something that you would see in a real house. And we also have some clutter on the floor, which I love. I love the knitting baskets that they've got from Nifty Knitting, but I kind of find it a shame that you can put them in your, house's decor, but then to actually knit, your family does have to have it, your sim does have to have it in their inventory. But oh well. I mean, I guess that's realistic. If you want to knit somewhere, you need to have your wool, right? We put the wheelie bin inside for a change. I figure you might keep it in your garage. I don't know. I certainly don't keep mine in the garage. And I don't know anyone who does. Some people keep it in their carport, but yeah, anyway, it's there. Who cares? It's The Sims. Also, that garage door, I like quotation marks made. I don't know. If you've never done it before, I don't love how it looks, but I really wanted this house to have a garage. So, yeah. This is the upstairs, and this house is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. When I was building downstairs, I was like, oh, there's going to be so much to do upstairs. But by the time I got upstairs, I kind of wanted more space. But, I mean, whatever. This is the master bedroom, and this is quite a blue area, and it's quite relaxing. It's had some nice money spent on it, I think. A lot of the furniture looks pretty modern and new, but they do have the amazing, traditional windows. And I really, really, really like the bathroom in this house. And I made like a custom wardrobe, which actually isn't play tested to be successful. So it's pretty much only there to look good, but oh well. I've never made one of these before, so I don't know if. Okay, so let's move into the wardrobe that isn't functional but looks cool, and then into the master bathroom. It's kind of a shame, like, there's not too many bathrooms in this house, to be honest. But whatever, also, whenever I find decorations, I'm like, yep, I know where they could go. I know if I try and find things again, I just won't be able to. So this room also has, like, a mirror on the wall, so your Sims can, playing skills or admire themselves in the mirror when they go to their non-functional wardrobe. Um, and there is a couple of like more modern looking windows at the back because the normal windows didn't fit. I mean, the frames actually match in color pretty well. I'm not going to complain about it. We have a little mirror as well. I don't know, the big ones kind of clashed with the window. It was a bit tricky. But, it's fully functional. I don't love it. I love the tiles, I love the bath, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, we have these like see through curtains. I like how there's a curtain, but then maybe I should have had a blind on top. I don't know. At least they got something, I guess. We also squish in the Serenity because apparently it fits. So yeah, there's that. And the master bedroom is pretty much done. We are going to quickly go ahead and paint it like a nice navy blue, and because the house is quite white, and yeah, clutter up the items as well. But I mean, I think this is a pretty nice master bedroom, especially if it was in real life. I feel like it's quite a decent size. I mean, it's a tiny bit squishy, maybe. Like you couldn't perform a ballet concert, but I mean, there's space. There's space to walk around the bed, and you're not going to be tripping over stuff. So that's the main thing, I guess. I do really like CC paintings, I have to admit. And that teal one kind of seemed to work with the wall. I don't know. We also have that comfy seat, which I think is cute. And we go into this third, I guess this would be the third bedroom. I don't really count the study as a bedroom. And it's actually another kid's room. So this one, I love this dog. Is it dog or cat? No, it's a cat, I think. Cat bedding. It's so adorable, and I don't know why I've never used it before. Well, I don't think I have. Um, if I was a kid, I would really want that on my bed. I mean, as a grown up, I'd probably have it, to be honest. The curtains were a bit weird, I have to admit, and it took me a while to sort it out. But we did kind of find a color that like semi went. Um, and hopefully the window placement looks okay. I do like how one's drawn back and like one's more down and covered. I think it's really cool that they gave us the option to do that. We have some more, stuff on the floor, and I did kind of end up moving the doors a lot to accommodate this Lego table, which I don't know if that was the best idea, but I really wanted it in the bedroom at that moment, so that's what happened. I don't know if this bedroom could have also done maybe another window where the video inspirational poster, I cannot use words, where that poster should be, but oh well, there isn't one. So I had this cool idea of having like the laundry integrated into the family bathroom. I know that some things countries do, not all countries, and it's not massive here in Australia, but I mean, it was going to work. But then I realized I had an unfurnished room downstairs and no back door. So I've kind of done something inspired by my grandparents' house. So you kind of walk into the laundry from the hallway, but then you do have like a single toilet down there, so technically it's like a powder room as well. And I thought for The Sims that would be super functional because you have like the bathroom downstairs with the toilet by itself in the laundry, so no privacy issues there. And then the toilet in the other bathroom does have a shower in as well, so if your younger sibling is having a bath, you can still use the bathroom downstairs. And we have some little steps out the back, and I love how we can make them wider than the door. I think that's great because then you can decorate them and maybe it looks slightly more realistic. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then, to be honest, by the time I got to the backyard, I was like not over it. I was pretty happy with how the build was looking, but at the same time, I just wanted it done. I don't know if you guys ever get like that with your building, but I certainly do, which is kind of bad. And I don't know. I don't. Some people do amazing things. Like, if you want to see amazing builds, I highly recommend on YouTube having a look at Phantasims, and I think her name's Kate Emerald. Like their builds are amazing, but mine are just like cookie cutter, boring suburban homes. But I don't know. Um, yeah, my creativity is obviously not there. But I did like this house. But yeah, it's like how could I make this house different? By this stage, it was like I'm done. But we do some garden beds, and we use my favorite plant. I love this plant. Um, I think it's especially good for garden beds because it is very square, so naturally it might look a bit odd. But when it's, hemmed in by that fence, it looks great. And we use all my favourite plants in this garden, basically. Love the ferns and I love that grassy stuff. And we have a couple of pops of colour, but not a lot. We also have a slight, terrain issue to deal with. And I like that. It looks more realistic. We have some monkey bars and, that toddler slide thing, and we have a bit of dirt because obviously the kids have been tramping over the nice grass to get to their monkey bars. We put the front gate on the side because the gate does not match the fence. Even though the gate and the fence are clearly the same and they're meant to go together, the brown swatch does not match at all. You'll see that right there. So I was like, stuff it, I'm putting it to the side, whatever. At least as a functional, playable house, it won't matter for you Sims. And whatever. I really wanted this terrain not issue. I wanted this terrain feature, but I don't really know if it translated that well. I mean, terrain's a bit difficult, especially when, obviously, if you want to pave the area, it has to be dead flat. But at the end of the day, I think it looks kind of okay. I hope. I know, the step down or the step up to the driveway is quite realistic. I feel like I've said that word realistic a million times in this video too. But yeah, I do like it. So you will see here, I'm just trying to make things a bit more lush, a bit more, more, I was going to say furnished, but more landscaped. We have, I don't know, this idea of putting something to the front because I felt like that little patch was really empty. But then I just end up going with this. I don't know. It was a bit of a cop out, I guess, but that's what we go with. So yeah. We do have this bike which I liked, and maybe I should have put more kid bikes, I don't know, around because kids do leave their bikes everywhere. But you have this nice little, sitting area at the front, and as a whole, I actually think this house looks pretty cool. We're going around now and we're doing the lighting because I always leave the lighting and some of the painting of walls until the end. So we'll see here, I'm deleting all the lights and then we're going to go back in and put them where we actually need them. When I build, the first thing I do when I start building is I'm going to get all the room lit up with the saddle saucer lights, and then we go ahead and actually build the house, and then I come back later. Also, you can see I'm just finishing that bathroom off. I don't know how I forget spaces, but I apparently do it all the time. So this is actually a room that I quite like. I think it's realistic. At the same time, it's kind of grand. Well, not grand, but luxurious for a family bath. But I do like it. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.